individuals and artists. Today I am going to be welcome back to Why Vanilla Rose, and today I'm going to be reviewing the first episode of Backstage entitled The First Day. Before I get into it, I just want to let you know to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you guys enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel for show reviews Monday through Wednesday, and Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery videos Thursday through Sunday. And also, if you haven't seen Backstage, close off this video now and watch the show first, and then we'll discuss the episode after, because there are going to be spoilers. So, in this episode, we follow 3 different storylines, and the first storyline I want to talk to you about follows 3 characters: Aaliyah, Miles, and Bianca. So, the storyline starts out with Aaliyah having a case of stage fright after seeing Bianca sing a song in front of the entire class because she recognizes her from a show she watches. So she's intimidated by her. So when she walks up there, Bianca makes fun of her for freezing up in front of the entire class and says, "Did you say her name was Aaliyah or Elsa? I didn't hear," and she just does not sing, and then she just walks away, sits back down. And then we cut to later at lunch, with she is still kind of mad at Bianca for what she said. And also, the very first scene, they said the teachers were saying that statistically only half of the students that were in Keaton would make it to graduation, and one of them wouldn't even make it till Christmas. And she sat down at a table next to Miles, and Miles was trying to encourage Aaliyah to sing, and she was nervous again. They were singing together, and then Aaliyah overhears Bianca saying, "I want to be a force in this industry, like Aaliyah. I can already tell you Aaliyah doesn't have what it takes. She'll be our Christmas dropout for sure." And she overhears that and just walks away from the table. And then we cut to her in the bathroom talking to her mom on the phone and saying that she wants to come home. And then we see Miles trying to convince her to not do it, because he overheard her on the phone, and he was like, "You're not actually giving up, are you?" And she says, yes, I'm giving up. And then she goes to walk down the stairs, and she asks him if he thinks that is funny. And he says, no, I just don't think you'll do it. And she just goes, you don't know me, I quit. But then later, the final scene of the entire episode is the fact that Miles kind of got in her head with what he said, and that he heard her voice at the lunch table and was like, you're too good to give it all up, and that got in her head. And the final scene is her walking to the music classroom and facing her fear and singing in front of the entire class. So I'm really proud of her. And in that last scene with Miles and Aaliyah, I got shipping vibes. I ship them so much, and I love them together so much. And now the second plot point I want to cover is the one that's in the dancing, the one that follows 3 characters as well. This one follows best friends Vanessa and Carly and Sasha as they all Vanessa and Carly take their first day in the ballet class, and they want to become primas, and then they meet Sasha, who says, first we see Vanessa and Carly dance in front of the entire class separately, of course. And then the teacher and then they meet Sasha, and he tells them that after the class, the teacher will pick one lucky freshman to take an elective with her and the 4th years, which are the primas. And so they are in direct competition to join the primas, and Sasha thinks V is gonna win, but V is really supportive of Vanessa's really supportive of Carly, and Carly is very supportive of Vanessa. And also the next scene we see of them is when the decision has been made. And if you don't want to get spoiled, I would definitely leave right now, because this is one of the biggest spoilers in the entire episode. And she chose Vanessa to become the prima and not Carly. And Carly is actually genuinely happy for her, but we, as the viewers, start feeling like she's jealous, but she's genuinely not jealous. And then they walk to their next classes together, and the leader of the primas says, which one of you is Vanessa? We need to talk right now. And she offered, before this, Vanessa and Carly were talking about getting ice cream after school, and then the leader of the primas was like, which one of you is Vanessa? We need to talk right now. And then, so she went and talked to that leader of the Primas, and the leader of the Primas offered her the chance to go see Sleeping Beauty at the National Ballet, and then she realized, oh no, I won't be able to do ice cream with Carly. And then later in the episode, she tells Carly when they're about to leave, Carly asks Vanessa where she wants to meet to go to ice cream, and then Vanessa tells her, actually, and then the leader of the Primas interrupts them and says, are you ready? And Vanessa says yes, and Carly says, ready for what? And Vanessa tells Carly about that offer, and she literally says, they offered me to see Sleeping Beauty's Tchaikovsky's, and then and then Carly cuts her off, saying she's really happy. And Vanessa actually asked if Carly could come, but freshmen aren't allowed, and they only asked Vanessa because she's Hillsville's pick. And they were really supportive, and as Vanessa was leaving to go with the fourth years to see that Sleeping Beauty at the National Ballet, she said, you're the best, and then Carly says, no, I'm not, you are, and then the final plot point that I want to talk to you guys about today is the plot point between Jax Garner and Kit Dunn. And so they get put together in a project in their production class, and they have to produce a sample by the end of the day, sample of music by the end of the day, and Jax is struggling with this. He doesn't even want to work with her in the first place, and he struggles later on, and Kit offers to try to produce that and get it to work, and he's like, no, if I can't do it, you won't be able to. I know. And he doesn't want to let her try because she's a girl, or at least that's what I think. And then, by the way, everybody has situations. So, Miles has a situation that he talked about. He said his situation is complicated. And Kit has a situation and says this is going to be interesting because of the situation. But then Kit also Kit offers to help, but he says no because she's a girl, or that's at least what I think. And she starts working on it with her phone, and then when they only have 2 minutes left, Jax is like, we're supposed to hand this in 2 minutes, we have absolutely nothing to show, and the production teacher walks over and is like, And Jax says, hey, it's an honor to be taking this class. It really precedes, its reputation precedes itself. And, um, goes on to say, we've been working and we just can't. And then Kit cuts him off and hands the teacher her headphones, and the teacher smiles and says, pretty good, pretty good. And then the final thing we see with those two is that Jax apologizes to Kit because he didn't think she'd be that good, and he just goes in and says, you are really, really good. You saved my butt in there. And he apologizes for being a jerk, and now they are friends. And but yeah, that is how that plotline ended. And basically that is my review of episode 1 of season 1 of Backstage, called The First Day. Everybody's first days were kind of hectic, and one thing to remember while watching this show is everybody has a secret, and we are going to learn everybody's secrets as the show goes on. But let me know what you thought of this video in the comments below, and also you can remember to like this video if you enjoyed, and also you can click over here to see my top 10 TV shows to watch on Netflix, and you can also click over here to subscribe to my channel, and subscribe to my channel to see TV show reviews Monday through Wednesday, and to see Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery videos Thursday through Sunday. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time with another Backstage review for episode 2. Bye!